I'm just having fun.
Give us a harder flash. Cause most of us got a heart of stone.
You shut the kingdom of the others like you Guinea. Deuteronomy 4:6, I pray that's sinning. All this darkness in the world, you feeling. We supposed to be the light when we witnessing. Are you the disciple of the light? Only time will tell. By your fruits, you done made that boy a child of hell. Why we put him in slavery before we preach the gospel? We supposed to tear down their customs, not the people. Y'all humbled ourselves. Seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. Humbled ourselves, seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. Humbled ourselves, seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. Humbled ourselves, seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. And teach the law so in your mind is where you supposed to be. Do what they say, not as they do, they emojis see. I'll open up my eyes, took a hold of me. They mad that he deserving y'all, I ain't supposed to be. How you mad that he deserving your God? But please break the yokes off. Help us understand that we were chose to lead. I pray this word get in their heart if they don't smoke the seed. Leviticus 19:34, don't twist that. Matthew 8:11, don't miss that. Many fishes in the sea, throw your fish net. Let everything that have breath, don't switch. Supposed to be walking like Messiah, not just quote scripture. A wise man to win souls, pray used to be a Pharisee. Had a hate up in my heart when I could barely see. Humbled ourselves, seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. Humbled ourselves, seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. Humbled ourselves, seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. Humbled ourselves, seek your face on my knees, I'll show us the way. Christ is the way.
Anointed is the way. Anointed.
Use is the way.
That's what Christ means.
The
Anointed.
truth and the light.
Anointed. Read His word.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 2.
House in order.
The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and
That's what
Jerusalem.
it's about.
And it came to pass in the last days
You have to be the light. Watch.
that the mountain of the Most High's house
You
shall
have
be
to be
established
formed
in the top of the mountains. It shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into
All
it.
nations shall flow.
And many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up into the mountain of the Most High, to the house of the God of Jacob.
It will be led by
And he
righteousness.
will teach us his ways,
And people follow
and we will
the
walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the Torah,
Zion.
and the word of the Most High from Jerusalem.
From you.
Eyes to the east.
Welcome to the Hebrew state of being. I am your humble servant and host for today, for this Shabbat. I am Kayel in the building. I got my rib, my butter pecan, my Miss Artist 28 up by Sharonda's in the building. Yes, Youngin is in SeaWorld with his pops. So yeah, man, we are like newlyweds. You know what I mean? So we are in this house, man, enjoying this break from we're very proud of our youngin. He has gotten all A's on this semester of his report card. So, you know, shouts out to Logan earning all the things that he's getting at this moment because he's been in order. He has been following the order of the house, and he has seen the results of that, from getting his black belt to now increasing his education by getting all A's this particular semester. So we pray that it's going to continue on with him, and that he continues to increase as we in this home, between his mother and father, we are increasing as well. And we pray that you are increasing. That's why the title of the lesson today is, are you in order for an increase? Nope, this is not going to be a prosperity preaching. No, I'm not going to tell you that you're going to get this windfall of money and and all this and all of that. No, I'm telling you the opposite of windfall. I'm telling you that prosperity preaching is the same as the get rich quick schemes that we hear in the world. The prosperity preachers are talking about out of nowhere, you're going to just be baraka, as they say, blessed. You're going to just be blessed out of nowhere. Not following the law of the Most High, not following the commandments that the Creator has set forth for us. But no, you just keep on praying and He's just going to give you a windfall. You can just keep on doing what you're doing. Just pray for that money. No, not your soul, not your family, not your Huda, not your Jerusalem, but for your pockets. That's not what we're doing today. That's not what we are dealing with. We're dealing with the actual way of building yourself, your family, your kingdom. Yes. So we're going to, of course, go to shofar before we get into the scripts. But Shabbat Shalom to everyone. Let's get our shofar here. See, the shofar is ready to go already. I ain't even screen share them yet. Look at you. I love the enthusiasm on this Shabbat. So what we are doing, we are standing to the east when the shofar is blasting. Why? Not for Mecca, not for Jerusalem. But for that is where the sun comes out every day and the windows of Shemayim is open. So we are sending our prayers to that window. And in that prayer, while this shofar is being blown, we are praying that the words that I have put together today, my family and my household have put together today, and the scriptures that the prophets have put together are not the words that we came up with our angle, but it's the answer that you need for the prayers you're having in your life. And that the Most High has sent you here so that you can get those answers. Regardless of what we're talking about, you're going to get the answers that you need, that you've been asking the Most High. And when you accept that these scriptures are the answer unto your prayers, then we pray that the Most High increases you, resonates with you. When that resonates with you, we pray that He lifts you and levels you up, as we say, increases you. So let's stand to the east and let the shofar blast. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Man, let's get into this order so that we can increase. I see my cousin Michael is in the building. I see Edan is in the building. I see Brother Yawan is in the building. Of course, my Rev is in the building. So, yes, let's get to the lesson so that we can get in order. First thing we want to start with today is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. The reason this world believes in get rich quick schemes is because that's what we have been bombarded with. We've been given all type of advertisement. We're shown entertainers. We're shown athletes that once they get to a draft and get into the professional arena, they get these contracts and money, and it's all shown to us, right? But many of those athletes have had to live by an order, a discipline. You don't see that part of their parents before they were 12 instilling discipline, consequences, and order. What we see on the football field or on the basketball court or on the baseball field is the result of disciplined individuals. They make it seem as though if you can just shoot a jump shot, if you can just run really fast, if you can just jump, then you should be able to do it. Ask how many 6'5" brothers they got out here that wish they could have just gone into the NBA because they just happened to be 6'5". There is an order to life outside of entertainment and athletics. There's a different way of doing things, but in our community, we are bombarded with that is our only way of making it out. In our own community, we make fun of so-called nerds, geeks, people that are highly intelligent, that doesn't participate in the popularity contest that our community puts forth on a constant basis, that we have been indoctrinated to do. It has to be the person that's the loudest. It has to be the person that all the attention is on. It has to be the person that can fight the best. It has to be the person that can jump or catch the best. There's not a excellence in our community for intellect. You can go to any one of our kids and ask them who's the smartest person that's been in North America that's black. But they can tell you who's the best basketball player that's black to ever play. Michael Jordan. They can tell you all sorts of things about athletes and entertainers. They can't tell you about the intellectuals. You don't think that that's a mistake? See, intellect and wisdom, which is given to us by the Most High, intellect is just a gathering of knowledge. Wisdom is the application, applying it to your life. You can know that something is not good for you, but you still decide to do it. You have intellect, you have the knowledge that you should not be doing, or you have the knowledge that it's not healthy for you, or you have the knowledge that is something that you can lose your life doing, but yet you still do it. That's not using wisdom. That's just having intellect. We must understand that our communities have been positioned to only care about entertainment, big money, athletes, nothing about building our community or our great leaders. The last leaders we speak of is Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. We haven't had anyone to move our entire community as one since then. So it makes us believe that that's the only options. It makes us believe that that's the only way to take care of my family. The only way to be successful is if I can do something so fantabulous. And now with social media and all these influencers, now everybody is taking what MTV started with Jackass, and now you can be that on social media and make money. So still no pride in community, no gathering the community, no development of the community, no discipline for slow increase, but just, I got to go viral. That's not how the Most High works. And that happens from the Baptist churches to the Catholic churches, all the way up into this demonic society. And we as a people wondering why we as a people aren't getting ahead. That's not how the Most High works with us. Many will tell you that the Republican Party was started by people, melanated people, which it was. Because it was about less government. The Republicans, when they started, because it was Democratic first, when Republicans started, it was the free people of color here that still own land, because that's the only way you could vote is if you own land. So it's the free people of color that didn't want the new government in, so they wanted less government and allow them to be of their own autonomy. That's the cry of the Republican Party. We look down on being conservative. We look down on nerds and geeks. We look down upon people that are taking a long road to success, or even better, a righteous road to success. I know everybody wants to talk about, oh, we're going to be going into slavery. I know everybody wants to talk about, oh, the orange guy, right? Everybody want to talk about the fear. I'm talking increase. You guys can have your fear. It doesn't matter who is in control. The Most High is going to make a way for his children. He's going to make an increase for his. Daniel chapter 4 expresses that. Verse 17. And it reads, the tree that you saw grow and become mighty, whose top reached heaven, which was visible throughout the earth, whose foliage was beautiful, whose fruit was so abundant that there was food for all in it, beneath which the beasts of the field dwelt, and in whose branches the birds of the sky lodged. It is you. That wasn't exactly as I read it before. It was actually verse 20. One second, guys. So it's actually was supposed to be verse 22 of Daniel instead of verse 17. So it goes, you will be driven away from men and have your habitation with the beasts of the field. You will be fed grass like cattle and be drenched with the dew of heaven. 7 seasons will pass over you until you come to know that the Most High is sovereign over the realm of man, and he gives it to whom he wishes. This is the story of Nebuchadnezzar and Daniel telling him the prophecy that he had seen. That this, because he had become driven with his power, I see Alana's in the building, because he had become drunken with what he thought he could do with his hands and the materialistic things that he had amassed, a vast kingdom. He believed it was his doings. The Most High had warned him prior to not do so. He came back around and did it again. Daniel is telling him, this is the warning that Daniel is giving him of what he eventually does. This is the dream that he had. The Most High is warning him through the dream. When the Most High speaks to us, it's often he says, we shall perceive it. Our understanding of righteousness, we have perceived it. We have written it. We have passed it down. They want you and the Most High to actually show his hand as a fleshly hand in this world. They do not want to believe that the Most High empowers his children. You must understand that the Most High's hand is you. You cannot continue to walk through this world thinking that you are disconnected from your Creator and that things are going to happen without you doing it, without you putting forth the effort, without you being righteous, without you reading, without you living a life that is what he will increase. the order. He tells Nebuchadnezzar that he places who he chooses at the top. You being there is for a reason, to be righteous, to do as he says. If not, then your kingdoms rise and they fall. He uses Nebuchadnezzar in a 7-year stretch to show everyone, not that the kingdom goes down and then the new kingdom that comes up writes, their history on top of them, that we don't understand, and the people don't understand the lesson that the Most High is given. He tells the king that is reigning as vast over the land that he allowed to take his chosen people into captivity because they were not being righteous. So this very same king, Daniel, being in captivity, gives him the oracle of the dream, lets him know that it is that the Most High is sovereign over the realm of man, and he gives it to whom he wishes. So when we're talking about being in order for increase, being out of order and having decrease, Daniel was, the kingdom of Yehuda was decreased. They were going into captivity, but yet Daniel, because following the Most High, along with his 3 brothers, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, which is a bad Negro, that they didn't get burned in the furnace when Nebuchadnezzar threw them in. That they were not treated like this. They rose to the top to where Daniel was ruling the government for Nebuchadnezzar. So being in order and being about order, Nebuchadnezzar allowed Daniel to run the kingdom. It doesn't matter who's in control, who's the president of this United States. Doesn't matter. Are you in order for the Most High to give you increase? He is sovereign over the realm of man. I know the Catholic Church has twisted it all and said that the devil of this world and this and that and so forth, as if to think that the devil has control over this realm. No, the Most High does. And you are thrown to the devil when you go against the Most High. So many of us have not gone to the Most High that you see nothing but hell around you. If man decided to stop his evil ways, then the world wouldn't look evil. It wouldn't be the devil's playground. Let's go to Psalms 32. Psalms 32, verse 8. And it says, "Let me enlighten you and show you which way to go. Let me offer counsel. My eye is on you." So the Most High is telling us in Psalms through Dawid in Psalms 32 that the Most High will enlighten you and show you the way to go. Not man, not that the Most High would say, "I'm going to appoint a president, your king." As a matter of fact, the Most High didn't want us to have a king. Samuel had to go unto the Most High and ask him about it. The Most High said, "Nah, but these people are stiff-necked. Give them their king." That's how we got David. But the Most High said, "Oh, we needed a high priest because we were supposed to be a righteous people." When you have the law of the Most High and you're following the Most High, there is no king more righteous. There's no president more righteous. There are no laws of a land that is more righteous. So you need not a king. You need not a president. You need only to increase through the Most High and follow the way that he shows you to go. Do you believe that? If you don't, then that's something you got to deal with yourself, because this is a law. This is an actual thing. This is real. Psalm 32, verse 8. "Let me enlighten you and show you which way to go. Let me offer counsel. My eye is on you." Verse 9 says, "Be not like a senseless horse or mule, whose movement must be curbed by a bit and a bridle. far be it from you. You should not be moved by the news day. You should not be moved by the fear of political parties. You should not be moved by bit and bridle. You should only be moved by the Most High. Let's go to Isaiah 58. Isaiah 58, verse 10 through 11. Isaiah 58, verse 10 through 11. And it reads, and you offer your compassion to the hungry and satisfy the famished creature. Then shall your light shine in darkness, and your gloom shall be like noonday. So the Most High is giving you a path, a direction for your barakas, for your increase. He's telling you that when you, and we'll offer compassion, right, to the hungry, and you satisfy the famished creature, then shall your light shine in darkness, and your gloom shall be like noonday. No, your gloom shall be bright as noon. When the sun is at its highest position, you're going to shine even when times are dark. So you're assuming that your time is going to be dark because we have an orange leader. The Most High says it does not matter that if you continue to be in order, have compassion for the hungry, you feed the famished, you yes, when you do righteous, then you will shine. Verse 11, the Most High will guide you always. He will slack your thirst. He will slack your thirst in parched places and give strength to your bones. You shall be like a watered garden, like a spring whose waters do not fail. Again, this is not prosperity preaching. I'm not going to tell you, oh, next week, you got to pray now. Sister Alana, next week, you're about to get a windfall, Sister Alana. I can see it for you. You just got to keep on praying. See, you was rejected, but they're about to give it to you. Yeah. Next week, you got to pray hard. That's all you got to do, Alana. You got to pray hard because next week, I see it. You believe in Jesus, right? You give his name, shout his name. It's going to happen next week, but you're going to get a windfall. That's not what this is. That's not what the Most High promises you. He promises you covering when it's raining. He's promising you when it's dark, I'm going to make you shine like noonday. But there's a prerequisite. You must be righteous. You must be doing the righteous thing. There was a woman that Elijah, the Most High, told him to, Elijah the Tishbit, told him to go to this land because he was running from the kings after killing 450 of his prophets. Elijah was on the run, and the Most High told him to go to this lady's house. And there he would sit and he would eat. He goes to the woman's house, and the woman's about to fix the last meal for her and her child to die because there's a famine in the land. Because the Most High is bringing his prophecies there. Elijah is telling them to change their ways. The Most High is destroying their land. Elijah killed their prophets. So he's on the run. Goes to this woman's house. There's a famine. He tells her to cook him something. And the woman says, I'm about to do this is a death meal that me and my child's about to have. And Elijah tells him, go in the house. As long as I'm with you, the Most High will provide. Go in the house. Fix the plate for me, right? And then fix for you and your son. And as long as I'm here, you will have food. She did so. And there was food the entire time. There was oil and flour out of nowhere. It never went empty. The Most High says he will provide. Just because you don't know how, because you don't see a way, because you don't see where the windfall is going to come from, he's not asking you to do that. He's not asking you to plot out and plan that out. He's asking you to be righteous to be in order so that when he gives it to you, you can flourish. He doesn't want you to be a fool with the fool's gold. He doesn't want, as they say, a fool and his money will soon part. The Most High says, I will provide water for you when you're parched. I will give you some water. It may not be a well. You may not have a pond in the back, but you're going to be all right until I get you there, if you're in order. Proverbs 24, verse 27. Proverbs 24, verse 27. And it reads, it is not good to eat much honey, nor is it honorable to search for honor. So, over access and then trying to do too much, right? That's what I put the, it's not honorable to search for honor. That's doing too much. But in this world, in the social media, that's exactly what they want you to do. Do too much so that we can make $1 off of you. Become a buffoon. Be the jackal. Be the jester of the court. And we'll sprinkle you with some money. We'll feed you. If you don't go against nothing we're talking about, though. You can't go against none of these other lies that we got going. You can't go against these other spells that we done put out. I just need you to hop like a monkey. Be that jester. I'm going to pay you, baby. You're going to eat well. You're going to tell everybody to do it like you. The Most High does it opposite. He doesn't play games. He will provide for you if you stay in order so that when he gives you increase, you're not adding to the devilish ways of this world. Proverbs 24, verse 27. It is not good to eat much honey, nor is it honorable to search for honor. That was not 24, that was 25, Proverbs 25, verse 27. Now we go to Proverbs 24, 27. And it says, put your external affairs in order. Get ready what you have in the field. Then build yourself a home. So again, the Most High is showing you his order and how he's going to baraka things. Can't have a home until you can handle a home. He says, put your external affairs in order. Get ready what you have in the field so that you can harvest, so that you can sell. So then once you get the harvest that he's giving you, right? The Most High has allowed whatever you are producing to now become a fruit, right? So where you can harvest and now reap the benefits of your harvest. Not only to feed your people, but to sell in the market. And he says, get ready what you have in the field, then build yourself a home. The Most High has an order in which he wants us to do things. And sometimes it's a slow trickle. It's not just a windfall. The world wants you to believe in windfalls. You must believe in the Most High and righteousness and the fact that he's going to build you slow. So he builds you for show. Slow, but for show. Nothing that can be ripped from you. Nothing that can be taken from you. I see Bones in the building, Wow. Nothing can be taken from you. The Most High wants to increase you, not with a helium, not with false air, Baraka, baby, but with something that you can stand on that's firm. He's giving you a path. Get your external affairs in place. Get your harvest ready. Be able to sell at the market. Now, want you to put your chips on the side. Get your home. You still got your market. You know what you have to sustain you. You're not at the whim or the will of others. Because you what? Started with the Most High. Started with him blessing your crops. You were disciplined in order with the field. You watered your crops when you needed to. You got rid of the bugs. You prayed unto the Most High. You harvest. Now you got a home. The Most High tells us often he's given us our talents. You must develop your talent. That is where your riches are. It is God-given. It is the Most High given. You may go to someone to help you perfect your talent, but the talent itself, you were born with. So that's the Most High, right? Clearly. Let's go to the same Proverbs 24. We're going to verse 3 and 4. So Proverbs chapter 24, verse 3. A house is built by wisdom. What is a house built by, baby? Wisdom, baby. By the way, I want to give a shout out to my rib, my butter pecan. She got a new vessel for me. Yeah. You guys that's been with me for a long time, y'all know I used to only have this, and the other one got old, bent up, and wifey replaced it for me. That's my queen. Yes. So that's in order, right? A house that's in order, you get benefits from, right? It's when you have love, it is because of order, because they feel secure. Your wife feels secure. The husband feels secure. The children feel secure. We are now able to increase through the Most High and then increase each other. That's the system. That's how it's supposed to be. But they tell you, no, you got to go out there, man. You got to sell yourself, man. You got to whore yourself out. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 5. We're not about whoring ourselves out. We go through the Most High. The Most High does not play those games. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 21. It says, those who are so wise in their own opinion, so clever in their own judgment. Verse 22, those are so doughty as drinkers of wine, and so valiant as mixers of drinks, who vindicate him who is in the wrong, in return for a bribe, and withhold vindication from him who is in the right. Assuredly, as straw is consumed by a tongue of fire, and hay shrivels as it burns, their stock shall become like rot, and their buds shall blow away like dust, for they have rejected the instruction of the Most High of the army. Yes, people get ahead by lying, cheating, being a jester, being a whore. But it comes to a rot. We're talking about the increasing of the Most High through the Most High. And the Most High says, do it through righteousness. It says that, and Isaiah says they are so drunk with the belief in themselves. The Most High says that's why we are not supposed to abuse the wine, because then you lose judgment. You lose that filter that keeps you in order. You're willing to go however, wherever, when you got that in you. Or if you're on some other type of hallucinogenic or, whatever. The Most High says, no. These people believe in the lies that they saying to themselves, and they were the author of the lie. Come on now. They believe the lie that they were the author of. How can you believe something that you know you created out of nowhere? Out there's nothing to back it. There's no work behind it. There's no nothing behind it. Most High said all those are like alcoholics. It doesn't matter if they drink at all. If they allow themselves to be bribed, if they allow themselves to not let righteousness go through, then they are just as drunk as those that are intoxicated. Just as drunk. And whatever gains they get will end, will rot. Let's go to Psalms 115. Psalms 115, verse 14. We're going to read 14 and 5. So Psalms 115, verses 14 through 15. And it says, may the Most High increase your numbers, yours and your children's also. May you be baraked by the Most High, maker of heaven and earth. That's who we want to increase us. I don't want man to increase me. I've asked and prayed to the Most High on many occasions, do not give me fool's gold. I pray that you give me what you have given me so that no man can take it. I only want what is righteous from you because I know I get to keep that. I know the Most High is going to protect that. I know the Most High is going to put a hedge around me because I'm being the shining example of what he wants the rest of the world to be. That's what I put my bet on. That's why I put all my eggs in that basket. I don't have no problem putting all my eggs in the Most High's basket. May the Most High increase your numbers, yours and your children's also. May you be barakah, blessed by the Most High, but Most High make of heaven and earth. The heavens belong, go to 16, the heavens belong to the Most High, but the earth he gave over to man. The dead cannot praise the Most High, nor who go down into silence. But we will barakah the Most High now and forever. Because we know where our increase comes from. It's not from man. If I know the talent that I have that can turn into money, then I know who gave me that talent. So if I go back to that source of that talent, and I continue to please the source of my talent, then my talent will increase and increase and increase. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's go back to Isaiah 54. Verse 2. Isaiah chapter 54, verse 2. And it reads, enlarge the site of your tent. Extend the size of your dwelling. Do not stint. Length the ropes and drive the pegs firm. For you shall spread out to the right and to the left. Your offspring shall dispose nations and shall people the desolate towns. These are things that the Most High has promised unto us if we are in order, that our tents will increase. I know you may be living small. I know things may not be the way you want. It may be clutter around your house, but you got to get that clutter out. You got to get that clutter out your mind. You got to get that clutter out your house. You've got to be humble unto the Most High and let him increase you. Have patience in the Most High. You may not have patience in man, but please tell me you can have patience for the Most High. Because if you don't have patience for the Most High, then there's a whole nother set of proverbs, a whole nother lesson for the ones that hasten, the ones that run to the drama, the ones that run to the flame, run to anything thinking it's money without thinking, without seeing the traps. No. The Most High says he's going to increase you when you are in order, when you are in line, and your children will increase. They will dispose of nations. That's what I'm raising over here. Right, baby? That's what we're raising, huh? Let's go to Malachi chapter 3. Oh, yeah. Malachi chapter 3, verse 10. And it says, bring the full tithe into the storehouse, and let there be food in my house, and thus put me to the test, says the Most High of the host. Now, I'm just talking to you guys all day about the Most High being the one to increase and not man. The Most High says, don't spend your money out in the streets. Bring the money back into the house. Build the home and watch the increase that I bring to you. You're not out here on Friday night, out here spending all your money. You are coming unto me on the Sabbath. You are holding money. You're increasing your house. You're developing your children. You're developing your spouse. You're developing the home in which you live. This is where the Most High says, now test me. You put that in order and watch how I bring exterior things to lift you up even more. Bring your tithe in, bring it into the house. Don't give it back to the world. Bring it into the storehouse, which is his house. We don't have a temple. So what do you think he means? What storehouse you think he's talking about? What tithing do you think he's talking about? He's talking about tithing back into your own home. Don't tithe into the world. Stop investing into the world. Invest into your home. He says, test him. He will increase you. The Most High has a process for us, man. We can run around all we want. We can try and be of this world, but the Most High has given us the game. Let's go to Proverbs. We're almost out of here, guys. Only 3 more. Proverbs chapter 3. Proverbs chapter 3. We're going to verse 9 and 10. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9, and it reads, honor the Most High with your wealth. We just heard how to honor him, right? He just told us how to honor him with his wealth, with our wealth, to bring it back into the house. He says, honor the Most High with your wealth, with the best of your income. Verse 10, and your barns will be filled with grain. Your vats will burst with new wine. So Most High ain't got no problem with wine. It's about you being drunk, thinking that you doing it. No. It's him. My wife will tell you, she may have gotten tired of me saying, man, we're going to have to pray on that, man. This is what it is. I'm going to Most High. The Most High has done this. The Most High did this. I'm not going to get off of my rock because I know what waters me. I know what waters me. And it's not man. I'm not concerned about the political parties. I'm not concerned about the international affairs. I'm not concerned about the wars. I'm concerned about being in order with the Most High. That's my concern. Being righteous to my wife, being righteous to my sons, being righteous to my father, being righteous to my family, being righteous to my friends, being righteous example for anyone that happens to be looking at me. That's the order for my increase. It's not to be a jester. It's not to play myself. It's not to become Oprah or whatever shenanigans. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9. Verse 7. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 7. It says, my Shaddai, let loose the word against Jacob, and it fell upon Yasharallah. But the people noted Ephraim and the inhabitants of Samaria in arrogance and haughtiness. Verse 9. Bricks have fallen. Will rebuild with dressed stone. Sycamores have been felled, will grow cedars instead. Verse 10, so the Most High let the enemies arisen triumph over it and stirred up its foes, Aram from the east, and Philistia from the west, who devoured Yasharallah with greedy mouths. Yet his anger has not turned back, and his arm is outstretched still. Verse 12, for the people have not turned back to him who struck it, and has not sought the Most High of hosts. Verse 13, so the Most High will cut off Yasharallah head and tail, palm branch and reed in a single day. Verse 14, elders and magistrates, magnates, such are the heads, prophets who give false instruction, such are the tails. So the elders are the ones that's cheating everybody, the heads, and the tail is the false prophets. Such are the tails. That people's leaders have been misleaders, so that they are led, have been confused. Verse 16. That is why the Most High will not spare the youth, nor show compassion to their orphans and widows, for all are ungodly and wicked, and every mouth speaks impiety. That is the call of the day. That is who the people of the world is. I see David's in the building, not just Yehuda. Yehuda is definitely a part. We ought to come out of this world because the Most High has said this, has done this, and is going to do this again. Let's go to 2 Samuel, our last verse for the day. 2 Samuel chapter 22. Second Samuel chapter 22. And it reads, verse 37. Verse 37 of 2 Samuel chapter 22. And it reads, you have let me stride on freely, and my feet have not slipped. The Most High will allow us to stride freely and will not let our feet slip. The world will give you something and then pull it back. The world looks forward to pulling it back. And our last one from the night, Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 11. May the Most High, your creator, and your father, and your father's creator, increase your number 1,000-fold and baraka you as he promised you. We pray that the Most High, the Father, the Most High of our fathers, and the Most High of us, Shaddai, Ahaya, that he continues to increase our numbers 1,000-fold, and as he has promised us. So how do you level up in this world? Being in order. That's how you get increase. I pray that I have expressed how that order is and what order the Most High wants. Exodus chapter 19, the 10 Commandments. We give all praises unto the Most High on this Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. I will see you guys on Monday, says the Most High, for what is a Hebrew. I'll see you guys then.